Yeah!
Hola gang, and welcome again to Old Nerd Reviews. I'm Tony, I'm your old nerd of the day, and I try things so you don't have to. Today I was planning on going over to McDonald's and picking something off of their new value menu, but then it started pouring down rain and it ruined the whole thing. I really hate winter. So instead, I am subjecting you, I know y'all hate it, to another gut-wrenching episode of Eating the Dollar Stores. This is a series where I go up and down the aisles of the dollar stores, finding what's edible for you and me and what's not. Today, I am reviewing the new Fast Bites Philly Cheesesteak sandwich. This is a 4.5 ounce package and it says it's seasoned beef and cheese on a hoagie split top bun. I am an absolute fanboy of Philly Cheesesteak. I could eat those sandwiches like every day probably for breakfast and lunch. Well, maybe not breakfast, but lunch and dinner. I think I could do it and love it. It only has microwave instructions on it. It says to open it at one end of the wrapper, microwave on high for 60 to 90 seconds. Remove carefully as product will be hot. Really? You're joking me. And then let product cool 30 to 60 seconds. And enjoy. All right, I'm gonna hop in here, make it up, be right back. It's done. There is what it looks like. It's not a huge sandwich, but it's a decent size. And now let us look inside. There is a moderate amount of cheesesteak here. Very lacking as far as the cheese itself. I don't even see any cheese, but it smells like it. And I noticed there was some on the inside of the package, but overall lacking cheese. I don't know about you, but I love my Philly cheesesteak sandwiches with sauteed onions and green pepper on it. That is the ultimate Philly cheesesteak sandwich for me. The bun is spongy, it pops back, so it takes on the persona of a freshly baked bun. A little bit hard on the end. Okay, I guess there's a little bit of cheese. Can you see a little bit of cheese? There's a little bit of cheese. Okay, let's give it a shot. You can see all the meat in there from this angle. Give it another go. What I find interesting is there is cheese in there. I just can't find it. I've looked all over. I looked between the meat. I've looked on top and the bottom of the bun. I don't know. It's invisible cheese, but it's definitely in there. Nice and cheesy. The meat itself is juicy. It has a good flavor to it. You've got to accept it for what it is. It is a dollar store sandwich. So it's not going to be like you went down to a food cart down in Portland or wherever you are and got a legit cheesesteak sandwich, but it is a pretty good duplication. And as you saw, it does have a pretty good pile of meat on it. And the bun is just like it looks, except for that little teeny hard spot, but you know, you put it in your microwave and you may have a hot spot or something. That may be the case. But other than that, it is got that little bit of a bounce to it, and it's pretty fresh tasting. And I think that magical mystery invisible cheese on there is pretty groovy. On the Nerdometer, I would give the Fast Bites Philly cheesesteak sandwich, I think I would give this a high I like it. I always have to take into account where it came from. It's a dollar sandwich, and for a dollar sandwich, this is actually really nice. I would get it again. I think the next time I would actually make up some sauteed onions and green peppers to make it that much more yummy for me. But for that lower price, you really can't beat it. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I would. If you like Philly cheesesteak sandwiches like I do, this is a really cheap way to go to get a halfway decent Philly cheesesteak sandwich and just load it up and there you go. You got a good lunch or dinner. So there you go, gang. Another review in the bag. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, I put out videos every Sunday and every Wednesday. You can catch me on my social networks, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Old Nerd Reviews all around, and be part of the Old Nerd Crony Community. You guys have a freaking awesome day, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.